Just look at this specimen, carved from marble. He's not a Greek god, he's a Scottish god.
Drew McIntyre in peak physical condition. He is focused and he is ready for a fight.
And there's no telling what he might do here tonight.
The following contest is a steel cage match. Making his way to the ring from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre!
McIntyre's has been a journey of redemption, of making up for lost time. Drew has taken titles and main events by force.
Supreme confidence on the face of the Scottish Warrior.
A man who is ready for battle. Priest is here, ready to deliver some punishment.
And his opponent from New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds, Damian Priest!
The size of Damian Priest, his intensity, he is easily one of the most imposing superstars in WWE.
From the moment the Archer of Infamy sets his sights on you, you know you're in trouble. When Priest goes after someone, he does not miss. Somehow, some way, this guy is going to need to seize control from the Scottish Warrior. But trust me, McIntyre is not going to go down without a hell of a fight.
The WWE Universe loves these steel cage matches, Byron, but this is a structure that can change.
Damian doesn't know where he is.
Goes for the pin. No time getting his shoulder up.
It'll take more than that to hold him down.
And out.
We're about to take a trip
For the south of heaven.
Priest ended this fight.
He wasted no time kicking out there.
How does anyone have this much in them at this point?
That was close, but Damian Priest doesn't look like he's letting that distract him from the task at hand. Caught an elbow to the gut for that effort.
They're showing blatant disregard for their opponent. Into the cage.
And a stop to the gut, too.
Corey, I have to ask, how do you prepare for a steel cage match?
Well, the only preparation is accepting your fate. There is nothing worse than that feeling the first time flesh meets steel. But if you can learn to withstand that pain, you might actually have a chance of winning.
From behind, chop block.
Uh-oh. This isn't going to be pretty.
Nice suplex.
Ooh. Fingers hooked into the cage and starting the climb.
And each step up this cage takes more and more energy to accomplish.
And there he goes, climbing up the cage wall. And he's straddling the top of the cage, just feet away from making it to the outside.
Not a lot of room for error up here.
Carefully planning his escape.
This brawl will continue on inside the cage.
Oh, he had the wherewithal to counter McIntyre. Ooh, great anticipation.
Priest able to avert that. He saw that being telegraphed. Got out of the way that time. Manhandling his opponent is Drew McIntyre. That dodge can buy Drew time.
Elbow drop.
That scary look in his eyes, fixated on the opposition.
Priest with an elevated flatliner.
Priest throwing everything he's got at McIntyre. McIntyre counters with power. These two reaching a standstill with all these reversals.
Face buster plants him.
Oh my goodness.
Owen fights back. Oh, McIntyre
Just launched his opponent.
overhead belt.
I think it's time for the countdown. McIntyre. Will that stop Priest?
Turning it into the pin.
You've got to be kidding me.
Very few superstars possess the fortitude to do what we just witnessed.
Very few? How about almost none? This match just went to the next level.
The Scottish Warrior thought he had his opponent's number there, but he was sorely mistaken.
Sent to the corner.
Stop Cole with the boot. Lift it up. What's next?
Piercing the throat.
Now into the cover. Will McIntyre be able to recover?
We're well into the match, and he still seems so fresh. It's almost unbelievable. And finishing up high.
And now going to start the climb up the cage.
Going up and possibly out. Oh!
He finds a counter to McIntyre there.
Party's over.
What a reckoning. He's looking fairly drained.
Yeah, a man of Damian's size can do a whole lot of damage. Proof positive right there.
Oh my! And that is why they call what he does punishment.
Priest bringing down the sword and administering judgment in a truly ruthless fashion.
Countered into a jawbreaker.
Damian Priest with an homage to his idol with a little
Razor's edge.
Priest has him staring at the lights.
Oh my God.
That's impossible.
I can't believe what we just saw.
Priest clearly thinking, what am I going to have to do to put this one away? Belly to belly.
Oh, man.
Side slam.
Nice. And he's clearly on his last legs now.
At this point in the match, there's no time to recover. The damage is done.
Look at this, just unloading.
Oh, and a stomp to the gut.
Ooh, strong kick. My goodness.
Both arms captured and vitriolic stomps.
Golly, an endless trampling there. Boom. McIntyre taking this fight to another level, and Priest right there to greet him.
And this capacity crowd just came unglued.
And what a throw that was. He might just be stalling for time here. Grabbing the arms and just rapid stops.
Just stomping every single part of his body.
And his body is still the focus of the attack. McIntyre finally finding an answer to that onslaught.
That could be the torch that lights the fire under McIntyre. Chess match of counters and reversals happening here. Double leg takedown, got the shoulders down.
Oh, flips the lever, shoulders down. Something of a cocky decision, him just stopping the pin like that.
Oh, man, he is more than fired up right now. Vicious right forearm.
And Priest is brought to a disadvantage now.
Scary to think what Drew has in store next.
Glasgow kicks from the Scottish Warrior.
This means Damian Priest is in big McIntyre looking to close out this matchup.
And he's busted open.
We need to get the doctors out here quick.
2 count. Shoulder up before 3.
Damian Priest rising from the brink with a hell of a kick out. The countdown is on, gentlemen.
McIntyre, sight set.
Elbow thrown to break up the maneuver. Lots of counters from each athlete. Impenetrable defense.
He's looking to gain the higher ground on the wall of the cage here.
Taking it step by step, climbing onwards and upwards.
Listen to this place. Oh, my goodness. And he's brought down from his climb with a thud.
Back down and back to the drawing board for him.
McIntyre.
Just launched his opponent.
Overhead, belly to belly. Hits him up, a spine buster. Offense like that is why Drew McIntyre's a game changer.
Yeah, now Priest has to fight against the momentum against him.
Escape that in a hurry.
Stiff kick, producing a trampling. Big boot. Even more attacks to the neck and head area.
McIntyre getting set up. Time for the countdown. Hits it again, and no way this goes any longer.
2 count.
There's the bell, and he survives this brutal cage match.
Here is your winner, the Scottish Warrior, McIntyre!
This was a true heavyweight showdown, and it's a shame that someone has to walk away in defeat. But tonight belongs